I hope you're having a great day. I'm so glad to see all of you. Y'all, hello. Happy Monday. It's been an interesting weekend here in Kentucky. A little bit interesting. I'll tell you all about that here in a minute. But today we're going to make a wreath. I'm going to do a wood bead wreath. Okay, and we are going to use one of the kits on our website. And that is this one right here. It's the Welcome Spring Kit. And it comes with these two flowers and this little plaque that has Welcome Spring on it. It also comes with, which we're not going to be using, it also comes with a little watering can and shovel, which is super cute. So these are great. You can use them in a tiered tray. You can use them with the wagon that we have, which looks like this. This is actually what it's made to go with. And the little Welcome Spring sign kind of hangs over the front of it. And then you can put your flowers and your stuff inside the wagon, which is super cute. So that's kind of what this is made for, but we're going to do something a little bit different with it. Okay, so we are going to create a wreath. All right, so stick around and bear with me. I'm going to say hello to everybody, and then we'll get started, and I'll tell y'all all about my weekend, and I'll tell y'all about our town and just all the things, the weather, all the stuff. All right, so y'all, I've got something going on weird here. Okay, there we go. So hello on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Facebook this morning. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Andrea. I'm sorry, Annie. Hey, Annie. Hey, Rosemarie. Let's see here. Let me pull this up on Facebook real quick. Okay. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Joy and Lori. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Deborah. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Daria. Hey, Monica and Cindy and Christy and Catherine. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Lori. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Carol. Hey, Laura and Dana and Lynn and Mary and Angel and Debbie and Sharon and Crafton Cousins Creations. Hello. Tell me what your name is. Hey, Shirley and Edie and Mary and Barbara and Debbie. And let's see, Vix, Picks and Flips. She says her name's Vicky. Hello, I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for watching. Hi, Julie. Hey, Jeannie. Hello, everyone. Y'all, good morning. I'm so glad to see you all. Thank you, Janet. She said she's going to go over to YouTube and watch. Y'all, I have been kind of pushing YouTube lately to get our watch hours up, and y'all, it's helping. Our watch hours have grown by quite a lot in the last month. I think it's by about 600, which is really good. We only need about 700 more. So we are very close to getting to where we need to be. Hi, Jennifer on YouTube, to get our watch hours up. So again, if you don't mind, I would love it if you would go to YouTube and watch some videos. There's all kinds of things. I'm loading new content on YouTube every week, multiple times a week. So there's lots of great stuff over there. And the good thing about the YouTube videos is that they're shorter than the Facebook Lives. Generally, they're around 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit less. And so if you want to learn how to do a project, but you don't want to watch a whole live, this is got all the chatter out of it. It's got all the extra stuff gone. It's just down to the point. This is what you do, and this is how you do it. So you don't have to sit and watch, for an hour. All right, y'all. So I have this wood bead. I believe that this probably came from Hobby Lobby, but I actually got it at a flea market, or I think I got it at Anything Goes. So I'm going to be using this, and then we are going to be using, out of our Welcome Spring Kit, we're going to be using the flower, both of the flowers, and then the little Welcome Spring plaque as well. Okay, we're going to be using both of these, I think. So we'll see how this turns out. We're going to start by doing our flowers. Now, I have posted the link to this set in the description of both YouTube and Facebook. But I will also post this in the comments on Facebook as well. Let me just get it pulled up really quick. And I'll post it in the comments as well. Now, like I said, this kit's great. You can use it for lots of different things. I think the size of the flowers is just really awesome. I forgot about that. Yes. Dollar Tree does have the beaded wreaths. This is probably a little bit bigger than the one from Dollar Tree. This one is about 12.5 inches, between 12 and 13 inches is how big this one is, okay? Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to start with the flowers and we're just going to paint these, all right? And I have these two ribbons, which I'm kind of using for my inspiration as far as colors go for this craft. So both of these are from Hobby Lobby, okay? So we've got kind of a mustard and then this sort of mauve-y color, all right? So we're going to be using both of those. And I'm going to start with my big one. Now, these come apart. That's the great thing about them, is that you've got this piece here and it comes right off so that you don't have to worry about painting on the inside and not getting it all over this. It's just, you know, it makes it so much easier. Okay. And so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, we're going to use both of these colors for the base of our flowers. So this one is going to be like white and yellow. So I'm going to start by just painting it white, okay? And, y'all, I have a bunch of brushes laying on my steps. I'm so bad about that. Let me grab some brushes. Hang on a second. All right, y'all. So I do want to tell you, about, wow, Annie, that is awesome. Great job. Anne says she can't see my live on YouTube. It's up. I don't know why you can't see it. Thank you, Lynn. Hi, Janet. All right, y'all, let me grab some brushes here. Don't really know what I want. I'll just grab a few different ones. Got one here that's lost its. And okay, this should be sufficient. Okay. So, we had storms here on Friday. The kids were actually let out of school on Friday because of the storms rolling in. They said that we were going to have severe storms and winds up to 75 miles per hour. And we did not get much storm. It honestly really didn't rain, but just a little bit. And we did not get any storms. However, we did get high winds. And I don't know like what exactly the winds got up to, but it was very high winds for, it started around, let's see, started around 5 o'clock and it went until 10. And so we did have, most of the town was without power. It was ghost town around here. We lost power Friday night about 6 o'clock. And along with most of the town, everything, all businesses were closed because nobody had power. So that was kind of interesting on Friday night. we had to get creative because I had not made dinner. I was planning to eat out. And Katie and I were planning to eat out, and we had gone out during the wind. It was crazy. And of course, everyone lost power. So like I walked out of my house and we lost power like soon after I walked out of the house and got in the car. And then I got to the restaurant, and of course I could tell like they didn't have any power. So we had to nix that idea. So then we're like, okay, well, do we try to go to a different town and see if, you know, we could eat somewhere else? And we decided that was just a bad idea because the winds were really bad. So we both went home, and then we had to figure out dinner because we didn't have any power and nothing was open. So we ended up getting some propane. My dad had some propane, and so we made spaghetti on Andrew's Blackstone grill during the windstorm. We did not have any damage from the windstorm, and we ended up getting power back on Saturday. We actually live like super close to the hospital, so we're fortunate because we live so close to the hospital, so therefore we get power restored pretty quickly. However, Mom's not so lucky. They still don't have power. And so I think a lot of people have power now, but my mom lives kind of a little bit on the edge of town, and she's not really near businesses or anything like that. So unfortunately, she's probably like one of the last people to get power back. So anyways, y'all, she still doesn't have power, but I saw that I saw a map that showed all the counties in Kentucky and what percentage lost power, and we were the highest. We had the highest percentage that had lost power, and we were at almost 100%. So it was crazy, but honestly, people, you know, it was just like downed trees mostly. There are some people who have seen their barns have been kind of destroyed. Roof damage, you know, a little bit of loss of siding, trampolines all over the place. But other than that, you know, and downed power lines. All right, so I'm just trying to get this painted white, and I want to keep this pretty thick on here because I'm going to add in some yellow and do a little bit of blending. So I am adding quite a bit of paint to this because I don't want this to be all yellow and I don't want it to be all white. So I'll show you what I'm thinking. Let me just get this covered. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take some yellow, and I'm going to use this mustard. Okay, this is Golden Sunset by Apple Barrel. I'm just going to put a little bit over here. Okay, I'm going to use a smaller brush, and we're going to start right here in the middle, adding some paint, and then I'm just going to start going like this around the flower. Okay, I just keep going. We're just going to kind of work on blending this. And as I said, my surface was wet. Okay, so that way everything starts to blend in. Mary Hawkins said they have 5 inches of snow in Minnesota. Ugh. Not fun. Not fun. I would definitely, honestly, take the wind over the snow any day. All right, so I just keep kind of blending it out until I'm happy with how it looks. Now, this piece is going to then go on top, okay? So you can kind of see that's going to be really pretty. That's going to be really pretty, y'all. All right, so what I'm going to do is add some more yellow to the center part. And I am just going to kind of pounce with my brush. Okay, so like this. All right. Thank you, Shebra. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside. Let's do this one. We're going to do the same thing, except this time we're going to use purple instead of yellow. Kind of a mauve-y purple. I'm not sure why it would look blurry over on YouTube. It looks fine to me. The flowers came from our website. I have posted the link in the description of the lives or in the title. These are in the Welcome Spring Kit. So I'm just doing like one coat, and then I'm going to dry it and come back and do a second coat, a nice thick second coat. So we ended up not doing much this weekend. We did run out on Saturday to try and get more propane and food because we didn't have power. And by the time we got home, we had power. So then, let's see, Saturday. What did we do on Saturday? Oh, I know. I went shopping, actually. Y'all, I did something I've never done before, and I went shopping in the dark. Have y'all ever heard of Ray Lana's? So, it is a children's consignment. It's like this ridiculously large, out of control children's consignment. I had never been before. But Katie got tickets, and so we went, and it's here in Versailles this year, and we went, and they of course didn't have power, so you're literally shopping in the dark. And so here we all are with our flashlights, all these women coming in with these headlights, y'all. I mean, the line is crazy to get in because they're making you go one at a time, not like they're only allowing so many people in. So they had to do like one person in, one person out. Anyways, that was interesting. That was quite interesting. This color is Anita's, and it is called Orchid Purple. And we're just going to do the same thing with this. And this one got a little too dry with the white, fortunately. Okay. Let me see how this looks, or if I need to redo. I think I need to redo it. I'm not liking this because my white got too dry and it didn't blend with my white. So I'm drying it and I'm going to go over it again with the white. And we'll try it again. Okay, I'm going to try something. This may not work. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to add some of the purple right to the middle, like this. Okay, and I'm going to take my brush that has the white on it. Okay, I'm going to wipe it off just a little bit. And I'm going to just kind of just drag like this. And see what that looks like. All right, then I'm gonna just lay this on so I can kind of see. Okay, I think I like that. So now I'm just gonna take more of this purple and just kind of pile it up in the middle. And that's gonna be the middle of our flower. How we doing, y'all? Well, Sherry, they didn't have cash registers. They were doing it on their phones. They were using like Square on their phones. So I'm just lining, I keep lining this up to see if it's covering that middle portion. Okay, and it is, so I'm happy with that. All right, so let's dry these. Dora, these brushes are from Michael's. Pam, I actually didn't buy a thing. My best friend, Katie, they're going on a cruise for spring break, and so she wanted to go and buy some stuff for her girls, and so I was helping her, and honestly, by the time we were done with that, I was over it. I was done and ready to leave. And so I didn't look. We were waiting to check out, and I was like, I'm just going to run over here real quick. I'm telling you, though, where the boys' stuff was dark. You couldn't hardly see anything. And I looked for just a quick minute. There wasn't as many things, of course. You know, that's just the way it always is for boys. And especially for size 12 in boys, there's just not a lot of options. So there wasn't too much to be had. And so I just really was like, I'm not interested in looking through all this stuff. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is paint trying to decide what color I want to paint these. I want to do yellow or white. I think I'm going to do yellow. I always found boys' stuff was always, yeah, exactly, Teresa. I mean, Griffin completely destroys his clothes. So it's no wonder, you know, I mean, every pair of pants pretty much that he has have holes in them. And so, you know, it's no wonder there's not a lot for them. I was really wanting a jacket, but they didn't have anything like that. I didn't find any jackets. And like I said, there just wasn't much. So, you know, I mean, we were looking at, she has a little girl, so, and then an older girl. So we were looking at 4T, and let me tell you, there was so much 4T stuff. I mean, it just went on and on and on. We found so much stuff that we had to just stop. We didn't get to look through all the racks because there was so much. And then her oldest needed like more like, you know, teen size 0 and small, and that was a little hard to find as well. But we did find some cute stuff, but it took a lot of digging. Okay, so I didn't rinse my brush out or anything, and I'm just painting this with that mustard color. And this is Golden Sunset again from Apple Barrel. And this is really easy to paint with a pouncer as well. It makes it easy to stay just like on top so you're not getting all over the edges. It's a little bit difficult to paint with a brush. Oh yeah, Teresa, I understand. I really do. It aggravates the snot out of me, and I keep telling Griffin because he just, I mean, we're at that stage where like every item, every piece of clothing that goes into the washer has to be pre-treated. And like the whole thing. Not just like a spot here or there. It's like the whole shirt has to be sprayed. And it's very annoying. And every single pair of pants has holes in the knees. We just can't keep things looking nice at this age. Annie, it'll be close. They'll get shipped out to you tomorrow, but I can't promise that you would be able to get them by Thursday. It will be close though. All right, I'm gonna set that one aside. Let's get this one. Hey, Ethel. I mean, you know, Griffin, it's like it's just gotten worse. He used to, I've always had to watch and, you know, treat his clothes, but now it's like everything, you know, is just ruined. I used to be able to, y'all know, I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I am not a pack rat. I like to get rid of stuff. And so every time Griffin grows out of clothes, I get rid of them. Sorry, y'all. I had a phone call. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mess up. It looks like we're still okay, but if you're watching on YouTube, let me know if we're okay. I usually sell everything, like after he grows out of it. I usually sell it. And for the first, several years, I was always able to make money off of his clothes. Now I just have to take them to Goodwill because they just don't look good. They're just not, I just don't have anything that's nice. I either have to take them to Goodwill or I hand them down. But sometimes I can't even do that because they're just so messed up. I keep asking him, like, what are you doing to put holes in all of your pants in the knees? He's like, well, I'm running on the gym floor and sliding on my knees. And I'm like, let's not do that anymore. Let's stop doing that. All right, here we go. I think we got them. Let's try it and see how they look. Make sure I don't need to do another coat. See, but that's what I'm saying, Leah. It's like he comes home nasty from school. He comes home with marks on him, with grass stains, with holes. So it's like the only thing I'm able to keep nice is church clothes. He rarely ever goes to school in jeans. He usually goes to church in jeans. So if we go out to dinner, I can put him in jeans and a polo. Those things do stay looking nice, but everything else, sweatpants, all that stuff, nope. All right, y'all. This is cute. Look at that. How cute is that? Let's see how this one looks. Cute, y'all. Very cute. All right, so what we need to do with these is I'm just gonna set these aside for right now, and work on our spring sign. I know, Dora, but these are not like cute, They're not cute ripped up. All right, so this little sign is made for our wagon. That's what this whole kit is made for, is the wagon, which is right here. Okay, and let me show you. It's made, you've got these little hooks that go on like that. And then, let's see, I think it goes like this. See if I can get this to show you. Maybe I need to do it this way first. There we go. So it goes on like this on the side of the wagon, okay? And then it says welcome spring. And then you put your little flowers in here and your little watering can and shovel. That is what this little set is made for, which is absolutely adorable, okay? I'm just showing you all something different that you can do with it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to paint this sign white, I think. Yeah, let's do it white. We'll have to do a couple of coats. There's a little bit of purple on my brush, but that's all right. Okay. Hey, Annie. Good morning, Kimmy. The wagon is also on our website, Lisa. All of this that I'm using today is on our website, except for, of course, the paint and the ribbon. Awesome, Kim. Y'all, I almost forgot to mention, we are having our spring auction tomorrow. Okay, so if you've never partaken in one of our auctions, let me just explain it to you real quick while we're doing this. People always ask, what do you do with all of these crafts that you make? Well, the answer is we auction them off. So a lot of the crafts I do keep, a lot of them I use in my decor, a lot of them I do give to my family and friends, but I still have oodles more. So we auction them off and usually have a portion of the proceeds from our auction go to some sort of charity. We haven't officially decided on our charity yet, so I will let you know that as soon as we do know. But it is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? That's when our auction will be, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And it's a lot of fun, y'all. Things go fast. And you get an opportunity to get a Kayla original, or in this case you may even get a Cindy original, because there are going to be some items of hers that are going to be in the auction as well. So yes, Teresa, yes, the sign comes with the flowers. It's the whole set, so you get the flowers, the sign, the welcome spring words, as well as the little watering can and the shovel. All right, so I'm going to do 3 coats. It's not perfect, but it'll be good. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just paint the words with the yellow. Okay, so let's just set this aside. And let's get our words. So it just says, welcome spring. You've got these cute little words. Again, they're not attached. Okay, that way you're able to paint them separately. Let me see if I can find a pouncer. I've got to order some pouncers, y'all. What, baby?
Can I have one of those big boxes for good use?
Not right now, okay? Let mommy finish her life.
And then can I make a secret underground bunker with it?
We'll see. Okay.
When is it going to be lunchtime?
Here in a few minutes when I'm done with my live, okay? All right, y'all. So let's just paint these yellow. I don't know what color I originally said, but we're going with yellow. Or with our mustard color. The kit is on the website. Let me post the link again. All right. There we go. Okay. The purple color is called Orchid Purple by Anita's. Apparently, Lori, listen, that kid wants to eat at all hours of the day, okay? Every 5 minutes, he wants to eat. And so I have to start limiting him, you know, like he can't eat all day long. Just can't do it. You can't eat all day long. I would like to eat all day long, but I don't, you know. I would like to eat cookies all day long, but I don't, you know, so. All right, I am doing a second coat just to maybe brighten it a little bit.
What's going on, people?
All right, let's start putting this together. Let's see here. Let me move all this stuff out of the way and get a clean surface. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to distress this just a little bit. Okay, we're going to distress this little sign. Just going around the edges. Baby. Okay. So, look how cute that is once you distress it. All right, and our little welcome spring is going to go on here. That's going to be cute. Let's set this stuff aside. Hey, please stop, okay? Mommy is working. I need for you to quit.
Okay, I'm gonna send another one down. No. What?
All right. Y'all, they're out of school today. I don't know why they're out of school today, honestly, but it did kind of work out. I don't know if they would have gone to school today had they not originally had a planned day off. Okay. So Griffin hasn't been to school since last Tuesday because he had the stomach bug, and then they called school off on Friday because of the weather. Today they had a scheduled day off. Hopefully they go back tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's put this thing together. Unfortunately, I don't know that I have enough super glue. I'm going to see if I can find some. Okay, I do have this one. Let's see if I can make this one work. This one's very liquidy, though. We're just going to go with hot glue. Okay. Normally, I would use my Gorilla Super Glue Gel to glue these together. But because I'm out, I'm just going to go with hot glue, which I don't really recommend. All right. So we're just going to put some hot glue in a few places. All right. And glue that down. Okay, do the same thing to this one. All right, and what you can do if you have little hot glue strings is take your heat gun and just go over everything, and it'll kind of melt those hot glue strings, and they'll just kind of go away. Okay. So this is kind of how we're looking, okay? Look how cute that is. All right, so we have our little welcome spring, and I'm imagining it kind of up here at the top. So we need to glue this one on. Now, what I have been doing with the letters, with the words, is using Mod Podge. Holly, they are from our website. We've painted them. You can get them at thecelebrationco.com. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Let me see if I can just get a little bit of Mod Podge. All right, and I'm just going to dab it on the back of my word. Okay, let me do this one too. Okay. Stick these on here. Oh, the wreath is about 12 and a half, 13 inches. All right. So here's our little sign. Okay, so now we got to figure out how to get these on. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do. Okay, here's my hanger. So I'm just going to kind of line this up. Our big flower is going to go on there, and then our smaller one is going to go right here. So they're going to be kind of on the side. And then this is going to go up here. Okay. So I'm going to start by just gluing them on. All right. And then we're going to add something to the back that's going to help stabilize. So I'm just going to use some hot glue to just get them glued in place. Annie, possibly. Shoot us a message, okay? All right, and then this one here, I'm just gluing it directly to the beads. Thank you all for the stars, Teresa and Patty. Thank you so much. All right, now I'm gonna hold off on this before I put that on to see what else we're gonna do to it. All right, so I'm gonna flip this over now. And I am going to use some burlap, okay? And we're just gonna kind of do this sort of a thing to help stabilize. So I'm just gonna take a piece of burlap, this is burlap ribbon, and just kind of glue it like this, okay, over the back. So I'm gonna do some hot glue. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Martha, on the front, or the back, I'm sorry, on the beads and everything. And then we'll just take this. Now I am using a low temp glue gun. Okay, just like that. And we'll do the same thing over here. Don't have as much space to work with over here. Okay. All right, so now our flowers are on. How cute are they? Thank you, Deborah, for the stars. Okay, so I want to see, I really want to do a bow. So I just want to kind of see how I can do this. And I really sort of want to use both of the ribbons since they are both my inspiration. So I'm thinking about making a double loop bow. Let's see, let's swap like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the bow and then we'll see if we want to use it or not. Thank you, Rita. All right. So I am going to tie this together. Let me just cut. I'm going to use one of these ribbons to tie this together with. I'm just going to use the yellow. I'm going to kind of fold it in half. And tie it together in the back. Okay. Let's see here. This way I can kind of play with placement now that I have the bow and just sort of see where I want everything. Okay, and I'll have to mess with this further once we get it ready, but it kind of looks like a mess right now. Okay, so I know we want to use this, so now I can sort of play, like, do I want to do something like this instead and have my bow up here? Or we could make this kind of go across the middle. That could be sort of cute. If instead of putting it on the wreath, we just did it kind of across the middle and did our little bow up here. What do y'all I like that. I think I like that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll take some jute. I'll do 2 pieces of jute. And I'm just gonna wrap my jute. Let's see, how do I wanna do this? I think I'm just going to glue my jute to the back side here. Alright, so I'm just sticking it through the little hole and then gluing it to the back side. I'm going to take a little bit of my burlap and just go right over top of it to just help give it a little bit more stabilization so it won't fall off.
Mama,
Yeah,
can I paint?
not right now.
Can I paint my box when you're done?
We'll see.
So I can make it an underground bunker?
Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we'll take our sign, figure out where we want it, and I'm just gonna wrap it around.
You almost done.
Almost, baby.
How much more
Just make
time?
sure it's straight.
I'm gonna go paint.
Not right now, you're not.
No, I'm taking some of these paintbrushes and I'm gonna go pretend. I'm gonna go pretend that I'm painting the house.
Okay.
I'll bring them back.
All right, y'all. So I just kind of wrapped it around and now I'm gonna tie it. Make sure we're tight. We're not super tight, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna redo. Let's see if I can untie this. Okay. Hang on, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. Good grief. All right. I think it would be better if I just do it like this. While I'm holding it. This I kind of need 2 hands. Or more than 2 hands. I need 4 hands. Okay. I think that's good enough. Hopefully. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Might be a little baggy, but I think that's okay. Okay, it hangs a little lower than I wanted it to. Let's see how it looks. I think it's gonna be all right though. Oh, look. I told y'all hot glue does not work very well. This is already fallen off. Just does not like to stick very well to this, like, MDF stuff. All right. Getting warm. It's supposed to get up to 70 today here in Kentucky. I am going to be opening the windows. All right, let me work with this bow. Let's see if we can make this cute. I also have some greenery that I may add as well. Yeah, E6000 would work as well. I just don't have any, so I'm working with what I got. I've got to find some Gorilla Glue. Last time I went to get some, they didn't have what I wanted, so I need to just order some on Amazon. All right, I'm gonna take this little piece here that I used to tie the bow together with and just tack it to the back of the bow so that you won't see it. Eric, you're just going to go to the celebrationco.com. I also can post the link again. There's the link to the set right here that I'm using today. All right. So we've got our little bow here. Okay. We're going to put this up here at the top. And how do I want to adhere this? I probably should have put a pipe cleaner like in there before I tied the bow together. That would be ideal. I'm not going to be able to do that now. So I think I'm just going to glue it on. And I'm going to separate the beads a little bit so I can kind of get the hot glue onto the frame so that the beads will kind of glue to the frame a little bit so that hopefully it won't twist and turn. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit of greenery, see what that looks like, if I want to do that or if I want to just leave it as it is. This greenery is from the Dollar Tree, okay? So I thought about maybe putting a little bit hanging down or maybe a little bit think I might like it, but maybe not this one. Let me try a different one, just a second. Okay, let's try some of this. Christy Lee, it was really good. We did not do a lot. Of course, you know, we lost power this weekend. So we didn't do much for our anniversary. We had kind of done something a few weeks, well, a couple of months ago. We went, had a date weekend and went shopping and went and stayed at our favorite hotel and did all that stuff. So we decided not to do anything. I'm taking a few of these and just kind of cutting them off and seeing what these look like. Okay, I think I like the greenery. I feel like it adds some softness. So we're going to get these in here as well. I just got to figure out how. I think what I'm going to do is I can kind of stick them in and get them glued behind the flowers. Let's see here. Okay, on this side, yes. Christy Lee, thank you for the stars. Lisa, this is not boxwood. No, this is similar to boxwood. This that I'm using, though, it came from the Hobby Lobby, I think, and I don't really know what it is. This would make great little tops on carrots, though. I'm not really sure what it is, though. Okay, I think that looks good. Don't y'all like the greenery? Hi, Eric. Okay, so we're just going to work this in. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, right like that. I think the greenery is a nice touch too. It adds a little softness to it, especially since we've got, you know, the harder pieces. It's nice to have a little bit of added softness. So I'm doing 2 little pieces on both sides. And I'm just literally hot gluing them in. And I'm using my Shore Bonder glue gun that is on low temp. So it makes it a little bit easier to get it adhered. Okay. All right, y'all. So here's how it's looking. Let me see. I need to cut off our little jute pieces. Forgot to do that. Hello, Amy. She says it's her first time watching. I'm so glad to have you. Thank you for watching. Let's see here. I wonder if I need a little bit behind, a little bit more behind the flowers. I think I definitely like that right there. We're gonna put this piece right in here. Fill this in just a little bit more. Yes, it will hang straight, but I wanted the flowers to be kind of on the right side a little bit. Yo, my stomach's growling. I'm hungry. I think you're right, Dawn. Let's take care of that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like that. So we added a little bit more here on this side and made that side just a little bit fuller. I think that I like it. I'm trying to decide if I want any more, like maybe even a little bit more on this side. I'm gonna do just a little bit more over here on this, on the back of this big flower. Just a little bit more of the greenery. All right, and I think we're good as soon as this dries. Okay, here is how it turned out. So this is the hanger that's on it. So this is how it's gonna hang, okay? Isn't it cute? I think it turned out really cute, y'all. Okay, so like I said, the flowers and the sign come in our Welcome Spring wagon kit that actually is made for our little red wagon. But I just wanted to show you all, which I don't know where it's at right now. Here it is. Hang on, y'all. Good grief. Okay. This is the little wagon. So this kit is actually made for this little wagon. You can get this wagon on our website as well. But I wanted to show you that with these kits, they may be made for something specific. They may be made for a tiered tray, but there's always other things that you can do with them. So think outside the box, okay? In this case, we decided to use those pieces and make a beautiful little wreath for spring. Okay, so there's lots of things that you can do with these pieces. You can make a sign with them. I think that the flowers with the Welcome Spring would be really cute for a sign. You can even use like these pieces and make smaller signs to just sit around your home. Add some Scrabble letters to spell out something. I mean, there's lots of things that you can do. Amy, I am live every day, not necessarily at this time, but generally in the mornings. It all depends on my week. It all depends on my day. But I do send out a text message. So if you are not part of the text service, be sure to sign up for that. I will post a link for that on our Facebook page today. So be sure to watch for that, but you need to download the app Telegram. And then you'll just click on the link and subscribe to our channel. And that is where I send a text message every morning before I go live to say, hey, I'm going live on these platforms, okay? And don't forget about the auction tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We will have an auction and we will auction off a lot of great items. I don't know how many yet because I haven't picked them out. We're behind. We are behind. So, but you will get a preview tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, probably a few hours before the auction, you'll get a preview so you can see what's going to be available. And you'll also know which number you are going to want to wait for, okay? That way you don't have to stick around for the whole thing if you don't want to. Let me just explain real quick some of the rules of the auction. For those of you who, I will sign the auction items, absolutely. But for those of you who have never participated in an auction, they're lots of fun. But let me just tell you, it gets a little sometimes chaotic, I guess, just because I have some people get aggravated sometimes. Let me just tell you that with the auction, you get 60 seconds to bid on an item. That's it. It happens very quickly. You do not really get much of time to start with a low bid and work your way up to a high bid. That's not really how these auctions work. You pretty much have to bid what you want to pay for it right out of the gate. Because you only get so much time and then there's that lag. If we waited and waited and waited, we would be on our auction for hours. Nobody wants that. So in order to keep our auctions short and get as much items out to you all as possible, we do have to do it that way. So you get like 60 seconds to bid on an item, which in turn is more like about 45 seconds because of the lag time. Okay. And the way that I work it is the person that I see on my computer screen only, the person on my computer screen only who has the highest bid and the first highest bid is the winner. Okay. So that's only on my computer screen because your computer screen may look different than mine. That's just the way that it is. So in order to keep it fair, that's how we do it. But we do lots of items. Sometimes we have up to 30 numbers. We've had more than that before. And in order to get more product out to you all and have it take a little bit less time, we usually group items together. So you may be bidding on 2 or 3 items at a time. Okay, that will be one bid, is 2 or 3 items. And I try and kind of make the items like or similar to each other or similar color schemes, things like that, so that you know, if you like this item, you're probably gonna like this item too. So anyways, it is a lot of fun. And it's going to be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We do get started pretty quickly. I'll go over all the instructions and everything. I will post all the instructions and all of that beforehand. So I would appreciate it if you are planning on joining, that you would read all the instructions for the auction. Kimmy, the way that you pay is we will send you an invoice after the auction is over. We do it immediately after the auction's over. We sit down, we send out all the invoices, and you will just pay with your credit card just the same as you would pay if you were ordering something for us online. So it's the same way. There's a flat rate shipping of $10 on any purchase that you make. So if you win 3 items, it's still just $10 of shipping that's added to your order. It's not $10 per number that you win. It's $10 per person. Okay. If that makes sense. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to shoot us a message and we will respond to your questions about the auction. But as I said, tomorrow we will be posting all the instructions so you can read those, and I will go over everything before the auction as well. Okay. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., 50% of the proceeds will go to a charity of some sort. I'm not sure which one. I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. I haven't gotten it confirmed from Mom yet, so I'm just waiting on that. And the rest of it goes to us to help pay for all the other things that we pay for. Right, Lisa, she said no decimals, no dollar signs. When you auction, when you put a bid in, you just do like 25, not $25. Just do 25, which keeps us from getting flagged by Facebook. So All right, y'all. So I'm going to hop off here. Be sure to check out this tiered tray set or welcome spring kit on our website, the Celebration CO. Also, we have lots of other product on our website. If you've never been to our website, be sure to check it out. I say this all the time. Just visiting our website and looking around helps us make money. You don't even have to buy a single thing, but just by going to the website and looking around helps us to make money. So I always appreciate you all checking things out. We do have blog as well. So there are blogs on there that you can read, that you can look at, you can watch, all those things. And we also have freebies, y'all. We have lots of freebies on our website, which is awesome. You can download, they're instant downloads. You can check those out as well. So thank you all so much for watching. Also, Celebration in the Bluegrass. Y'all, the time for the early bird sign up will be ending on Friday. All right, so if you're interested in getting your name on the list, first and foremost to Celebration in the Bluegrass, that opportunity will end on Friday, okay? And that comes with a free set of scrapbook paper. And your $15 does go towards your total amount for Celebration in the Bluegrass, which is $300, okay? So very soon we'll be announcing all the details for Celebration in the Bluegrass, which I'm really excited about. Celebration in the Bluegrass is going to be August the 25th and the 26th. It's in Winchester, Kentucky. So you can go ahead and start planning for that. And it's going to be epic, y'all. It's going to be epic. I'm really excited and I can't wait to share more details with you. But for now, just know that if you want to get your name on the list first and make sure that you're guaranteed a spot, sign up for the early bird registration. There are still a few spots left. Okay, but there's just a few, all right? So go ahead and get your name in there so you make sure you're guaranteed a spot, okay? Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.